Hello everyone, welcome back to Lola Farms TV. How are you doing today? On today's program, I will be talking about when you are not to take credit card, when you are not to use credit card. In my last video, I mentioned the benefits of using credit card over debit card, and I promised to do this video today. So if you go to my channel, you see the video where I've mentioned the reason why you should use credit card over the debit card. So today, why why and when you are not supposed to use credit card? I will say that this starts with you. It starts with you and your spending habit. Are you able to control your spending? Can you stay within limits? So these are the factors that will determine if you are to use credit card or not. So I would say the first one is that if you cannot pay your credit card balance in full and on time, then don't use credit card. Use debit card or cash. Let me explain it to you. If you don't pay your balance, your credit card balance in full and on time, if you don't pay it in full, you'll be charged interest. Let's say the credit card balance you have is 1,000, and when you want to make payments on the due date, you only pay maybe 500 or 400. The bank will charge you interest on the balance on your credit card balance, on the balance that you have on your credit card, and the interest might be 19%, 20%. It depends on your credit score. That determines your rate as well. So if you don't pay the balance in full, you will be charged interest, and that will continue to accumulate on your balances, which will make your balance to grow. So with that, you want to avoid having balances in your credit card. And if you have to pay it on time, if you don't pay it on time, it's going to dip into your credit score. It's going to dent your credit score if you don't pay on time, because late payment affects credit score big time. And apart from that, that is going to dent your credit score, the bank is going to charge you late payment fee as well. So it will cost you money, and it will cost you your credit score. So you want to be careful of that. Then the second one is that if you spend more than what you can afford, spending more than what you can afford, it's another problem. If you are the type that, let's say, you have $10,000 on your credit card balance, and what you have in your bank account is 800, or let's say 1,000, and if you have the habit of not controlling your spending, you will spend all the money you have on your credit card, the whole 10,000, whereas you only have 1,000 in your bank account. So technically you have $1,000, because the $10,000 does not belong to you, it belongs to the bank. If you use it, you will pay it. You will pay it. So if you cannot control your spending, it is better and preferable to stay with debit card, so you know that your spending will only be within the money that you have in your bank account. So you'll be able to control your spending based on $1,000 you have in your bank account. So that's another reason that I will mention about when you are not to use credit card. Then another point that I have is when you have a low credit card limit. Let's say the bank give you $2,000 credit card limit. You don't want to max out your credit card limit, because for the credit card, for you to enjoy credit card benefit, your utilization should be between 30% and 50% thereabout. 20% and 30% thereabout. 20%, I mean 30% and 50% thereabout. I don't even recommend 50. I would say 30 to 40 max. So you don't want to max out your credit card limit, because if you do that, it's going to dent your credit score. So you have to understand all these things. So if you have low credit limit, it is advisable you either use the 30% of it, or you don't use it at all, because if you always max out your credit limits, it will dent your credit score. I will give example. I have a high credit score, and I always advise my clients. And at the same time, what I do is that I make sure that I pay my credit card balance before the deadline, before the due date. If I use my credit card to buy everything, buy whatever. If I go to restaurants, if I go to mall store, everything and anything that I want to buy, that I want to give online, I use my credit card. But I make sure that I pay it before 100% before the due date. I make sure that I pay it, and it has really been helping me and helping my credit score. So it just maybe, if you use it within 10-15 days, pay it off. 10-15 days, pay it off. You just want your credit bureau to record your transaction history. As long as your transaction history is in the record of credit bureau, then you're good. So if you know all these tips and factors that I mentioned, if you know, yeah, that you cannot, the most important part of it is your spending habit. If you know you cannot abide with all this, then don't use credit card. Don't use credit card. It is better to just keep with your debit card. So that's why I want to do these videos, because I've seen so many videos talking about the reason for credit card and used to use credit card and not debit card, but they didn't state all these factors that when you cannot, it's not everybody that can use credit card. It is not everybody. Don't let us deceive ourselves. It's not everybody that can use credit card. Some people, they cannot use credit card. If you cannot control your spending, you cannot use credit card. So, and they don't mention all these tips. So that's why I want to, my subscribers to enjoy the benefits, of having me as as the having like coming to my channel, to to grow the channel together anyway. Thank you for that all the time. So I'll be a financial advisor, and having all these experiences with different situations, different clients. I promise you that I will be bringing more content about your finances, things that we can do, to make life easier and better for ourselves on this channel. So if you have any questions, information, any clarification that you want to make about this, please do not hesitate to state it in the comment section, and I promise you that I will answer all your questions promptly. Therefore, if you are just joining me on this channel for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you are existing subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to this channel. I love you all. God bless you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.